My Hoe Ass Celle, Part 1.
What's up with it, man? This your big homie Raheem, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the video, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like the video. And make sure you always check out 720nightout.com. Alright? So, man, today what popped in my head, right? Because I was looking at this video, right? I was like, damn, I was looking at the movie. And there was a dude that had an annoying celly. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, shit. I know what it's like to have an annoying celly. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, so if you're new to the channel, man, I'm just telling stories and lessons of during my time of incarceration. You know what I'm saying? I got in at 17 and I got out at 28. You know, and I've been out for the past 8 years. But man, in that time, it was sad, it was happy, it was fun, it was lonely. You know what I'm saying? It was moments where I thought I'd never see the daylight again. And it was moments where I was like, man, I'm the man right now. You know what I mean? So it's like all these things went on in there. You know what I mean? I just want to share them so I can help somebody learn, help somebody grow, save somebody from the experience. You know what I mean? I got a youth program now, and I work with families that have teenagers incarcerated. So if you have any children incarcerated, you know, make sure you check out 720nightout.com. I'm also a sales coach and a business coach. So, man, and I'm a life coach because this is what it's like. This is life. These are where my understanding and philosophies and things come from. Because I come from both sides of the spectrum. But, man, let me tell you about this one time, man. I had this celly, man. This celly here, bro, was so annoying. And he tried to set me up, right? So, I'm the celly that everybody want to be my celly, bro. Like, when you know what's going on around and who's who on the unit, people want to be my celly, bro. The only thing I say is, hey, what's up with it, huh? Like, I remember my celly, Grove. That was my boy. Grove came in, you know what I'm saying, Larry Smallwood. That's my boy, man. Y'all check him out. He from Grove. He from the Grove. And he held it down the whole time he was there. I remember, I'm going to tell you about Grove first. Grove was my boy. You know, this is a good celly. So I came in. They was telling Grove, like, hey, man, that nigga king your celly fool. That nigga crazy. And you good. And he a crip. And y'all going to be getting into it. And this, and that. And all this stuff, right? And I was like, this is what he was telling me that they told him once I came in. So I was coming in down. I just came back from Rick. And I'm like, man, I'm finna go chill. It's nighttime. I'm like, man, it feel good not to have a celly. You feel me? Like, man, I could go and chill in my own space. So I was going, my partner was like, hey, man, you got a celly, fool? I'm like, all right, it's cool. He was like, man, this nigga named Grove. I said, that's cool. So I go in there. He was sitting on the bunk, just laying down, chilling on the bunk, right? And I said, I just sat down, you know, put my stuff up. I'm like, what's up with it, homie? Where you from? He was like, I'm from Grove. I said, all right, it's cool. So we chop it up for a minute. I like, shit, you smoke, homie? He was like, yeah. So he was like, man, you got some? He seen I'm one of them perp on the thing. So when you in here with me, you know, you can smoke, you can use the phone, you know what I'm saying? It's everything going on, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna make a segment just about me and Grove. I'm gonna see if he'll jump on there with me, man. I'm gonna contact him and I'm gonna put him in the video, man, I promise. So if he jump on there with me, man, y'all gonna meet my boy. But it was cool. That was one of my best segments. We rolled, we chilled, we had fun. You know what I'm saying? We never got to. I remember one time he came in, he was like, man, show me how to move like that. Show me how you be moving like that. I showed him how to fight, how to move. You know what I'm saying? The way that we was moving in here. I told you, when I first came to the unit, niggas was moving like Mortal Kombat. So guess what? Now I'm moving like Mortal Kombat. I'm everything. You know, coming from behind my back with it, punching you in the knee with it. I'm doing everything with it. Ain't even no issue. So when Grove came, he jumped in. I showed him how to move, showed him his feet work and everything. And guess what he did? He went to the day room and he got in a fight. And he was shining on the boy so hard. He said, King, I knocked that nigga out, fool. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a fun time with Grove. But now, everybody wasn't Grove. Now let me tell you about the Hoe Ass Celle. You know what I'm saying? It was a Mexican dude came in. and he was already scared off the bat. He wasn't the Mexican dude that was ready to be down for his people. He was the Mexican dude that was ready to find the safest way and the cleanest passage, to be able to move while he in here. And so me, I'm just still the cool guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, whatever you got going, make sure you fight them niggas, man. You just got to get your check. They going to check you. And the Mexican check is worse. The Mexican check is worse. I think these are the levels of checks. White people check, they got the most terrible check. You got to fight the black people. You got to fight the Mexican people. And then you have to fight the white people. Just to be white. Just to be white. So them niggas check is hard. Mexican check, them niggas check is crazy. I think it's stupid. You know what I mean? I'm not... You got to fight a Mexican. You might have 2 in the front and 2 in the back. So you got 2 people punching you in the back of your head, and you got 2 people in front of you, and you supposed to pass this. You can't fold up or anything. Then the black seat, we just one-on-one. You square up and we one-on-one, normal. You know what I mean? But you got to go back to back to back. So this Celle here, he didn't want to do none of that. And his partner was telling him like, hey, man, just come down here and move in the cell with me. Move in the cell with me. And the way he got to do that, since he don't know nobody, he got to tell on somebody or get somebody in trouble or whatever just to get out that cell. And so I came back to my bunk that night, and it was the guard had mistakenly put his mail on my bunk, and he got an I-60, and it said, my cellie has been beating me up, taking my food, and harassing me. Could you please move me? The warden said, please come see me Monday. That was the response from this I-60. So I'm like, man, I gotta beat this nigga ass. He finna get me in trouble. So I don't say anything to him. None the rest of the night. We all in the day room. So we came in, I said, at wrap-up time, it was 12 o'clock, it was Friday night. Come in, I say, boom. I said, what's up with it? He said, we good? He was like, yeah. I said, you getting any mail? Because I put the I-60 on his bunk. So you getting any mail, bro? How your fam? He was like, oh, no, I ain't getting no mail, man. I got a letter to go to the dentist on Monday. And I-60 to go to the dentist on Monday. I said, oh, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I say, so anything else? He's like, nah. I said, all right. So I lay down. And he stayed in the bunk the whole time. So I'm like, this nigga here. So I said, look, bro, get down so we can fight. Because this some hoe ass shit you do. You're finna get me in trouble, bro. You know all the stuff I got going on. You finna get me in trouble. I ain't do nothing. Man, look, put your shoes on. We finna fight. So he was like, man, I ain't do nothing. I said, all right, don't worry about it. I'm sitting on my bunk debating on should I snatch this nigga out of his bunk or not. So he said, man, I'm going to sleep. This nigga went up there, jumped in the bunk, covered up, put his fan on him, and laid down like he was asleep. 30 minutes of nothing but silence. I unplugged the fan. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? I unplugged it. And boom, he still didn't move. I go in his locker. My partner, Lil Chuck, I say, Lil Chuck, man, y'all want something to eat? Who wants something to eat from this hoe ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? He's still acting like he sleep. So I start giving his food away, giving his commissary away. He's still acting like he sleep. So they call kitchen workers. I'm a baker. So they call kitchen workers at 1:15 in the morning. So I run out the cell when they open the cell door, but I run back in before they shut the cell door, and I rolled under the bed. So, and then they shut the door. So he thought I was gone. About 2 minutes go by, he jump off the bunk, plug his fan up, and get up to take a piss. I roll from under the bunk, and I sit on my bunk. I say, man, you ready to box or what? He pissed out on the toilet seat, turn around. Like, man, what are you doing, man? I said, man, you finna fight for this. There's no exception. And there's people was like, what's going on, man? I said, man, this nigga a whole ass nigga. That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I said, read this kite out loud. So he read the I-60 out loud, and he didn't want to fight. So I take off on him. Boom, 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 boom. Take off on him. Because that's an annoying Celle. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just some crazy stuff, man. I take off on the dude. He still didn't want to fight me. I hit him a few times. I elbowed him in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? And he still don't want to fight. He got to get out of here, man. He got to get out of here. Because if he don't now, his people going to get at him for not fighting me. You see what I mean? And my people can't get at me because this is a whole ass nigga and he wrote this cake. So this is just the rules. You know what I mean? These are prison rules. This is the way it's going to be. Penitentiary rules in effect. And this is my cell. And that's how it's going on. And you being a whole ass nigga when I showed you all this love. So it's a big difference between Hoe Ass Cellies and Cellies like my nigga Grove, man. Like I said, y'all don't be surprised when you see Grove on here, man. Or Lil Chuck. I'm going to call some people and get them to get on these videos, man, because they was there. It is funny, you know, when we look back, and it was fun, you know. But, man, think about it. How would you respond to a celly like that? What type of celly would you be? Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. And don't get in your mind like, oh, man, he's a bully. I ain't no bully. But I ain't finna have nobody bully me. You know, so either bully or get bullied. Like we say, either get ate. The weak get ran over, man. Miles at you. Peace.